the most prestigious club competition in European football. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. It's Milan facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
Federico Valverde. And defensive play to be applauded. Plenty of support here. And pushed away to safety. And here's how Milan will line up. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the fullback positions. Ismail Benasser plays alongside Radic. Oh, genuine chance. And hit with real authority off the bar. Goal kick it'll be. Well, Rafael Leao is the sort of player who can really prosper if you give him room to manoeuvre. You don't want to do that as a defender. What might he contribute in this game?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think...
Bellingham! Vital intervention. Rodrigo. Oh, big chance. And they've scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final. Well, that was incisive. And quick thinking defensively. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Genuine chance. Not to be in terms of the finish. And he has options available. Firing it in and keeping it out. Played over. It hasn't come to very much. Mendy. And now Rodrigo. Counter-attacking chance. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And room to roam on the wing for Milan. Real chance. Under pressure, can he do it? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the referee's whistle, we've reached the... Well, the ball is rolling again, second half underway, and as far as Milan are concerned, it's a matter of whether or not they can turn this around. Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. Chances on. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Camavinga. Mendy has it. Now can he get on the end of this one? Vinicius Junior. So a Real Madrid corner. Over it comes. Not the most confident clearance. Well, a disappointing touch, and now a corner. Oh, fantastic. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Rodrigo is with Vinicius Junior and snuffing out the danger. Camavinga really getting stuck in. Now, who can he play it to? Trying his luck. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Rodrigo. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Substitution for Real Madrid. It's a short one. Crossing into the middle. Well, placement over power, but it didn't work out for him. Leao. A fine block. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Now the counter-attack looks on. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Modric with options around him. Rodrigo. No degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. 5 minutes left. Rodrigo. Oh, great attacking play. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And there it is! Red. There's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best 2 teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Milan, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Leao. Must be! Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Here's the Milan team. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the fullback positions. Ismail Benasser plays alongside Rade Krunic in central midfield. And getting the vote of... And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Can someone get on the end of this? Not the most confident clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Attacking possibilities for Real, but the danger averted for now. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a really good run. Electing to shoot. And how about that for a save? Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that's not a good clearance. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
Mendy. Eduardo Camavinga. What can Real do from this position? To take the lead! And fine goalkeeping. And that'll be a Milan ball. Milan showing good width. He takes aim. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Eder Militao. Jude Bellingham. It's with Vinicius Junior. Takes it on. And putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Pulisic. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Now, options are plenty, but nothing comes of it. Valverde. And he might be through here. Huge block. Milan struggling to hang on to the ball. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Superbly read and executed. Giroud. Mendy has it. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Real using width to good effect. And Bellingham. Now with Rodrigo. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Valverde. Milan recovering possession well. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Just can't get it past him. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, not cleared away completely. And problem solved for now. Might be a chance here. In position. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this? So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Ambitious effort. Out of play then for a Milan throw. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Modric. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. And time for the change now. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Tajani Reinders. Milan still on the attack and the game's waning moments. Still level. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius. Can he put them in front? Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. So a personnel change then. Who can they pick out? Oh, that's a top save, and it's still level pegging.
Well, had that gone in, it really would have been difficult for them to recover. Well played, the keeper.
Really fine catch by the goalkeeper, under a bit of pressure too. Tajani Reinders. Given away by Milan. This looks more than decent. And in the end, he's run out of space. They cannot be separated here, and it's on. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Giroud! My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. He's driven in the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Stopped a certain goal. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Will he play it in? Oh, it could be. Not giving him a moment's peace. Mendy. On to Modric. Chance to put them in front. Can they cover up? And he clears the danger. Valverde. And he takes on the shot. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it.
Well, I think it's fair to say he enjoyed that save, didn't he?
Let's see about the delivery. It might still be problematic. Valverde. An example of how to press. And the first period of extra time. Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. A chance to whip it in. And disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. David Alaba. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. And in the perfect position to read it. Brahim. Can they forge ahead? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Moving forward effectively. Bellingham! After 120 minutes, they cannot. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And the penalty converted here. Can he get the better of the keeper? And he's denied them from the spot. And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. And that penalty attempt well below average. And high into the top corner. Outrageous. In it goes. And he steps up to take the shot. And there it is. Perfectly executed. Such high levels of pressure. He must score to keep his side in it. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And now a heaven-sent opportunity to win the match. And there it is! That brings it to a conclusion. And a contrast in emotions. One team joyful, the other absolutely devastated.
Well, what drama, what scenes, and what a good finish to this game. It really has been exhilarating.
Well, in football, you don't forget these moments in a hurry. Due reward for their persistence and their overall excellence.
Well, it really has been engrossing today. Such a tight game that you have to feel sorry for the losers. They were so close, but yet so far away.
And the party mood has enveloped the stadium. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. For the moment, every footballer dreams of as they make their way towards the Champions League trophy.
Well, before the game, this is what they were looking forward to. They really did play well today.
You're looking at the Champions League winners. And it never gets tiring, does it, for the victors?
Absolutely not. They're going to enjoy these moments now. So are the fans as well. They've deserved it. Through the course of the tournament, they've been the best team.
Well, the celebrations are ongoing. I don't think they're going to be brought to an end anytime soon, as they savour the moment with their supporters.
And they've certainly played their part, the fans. They deserve to be...
The most prestigious club competition in European football. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. It's Galatasaray facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
And the starting 11 for Galatasaray.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with two centre-forwards. But one will make forward runs, the other will receive the ball to feet. But for that to be effective, they'll also need their wide players to break forward at every opportunity. This should be a good game.
Holland. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Nathan Ake plays. Oh, he's through here. And they've scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
And Galatasaray unable to hang on to the ball. Nice looking pass. Grealish. They're just not properly looking after the ball. Ake. Grealish. A struggle for Galatasaray to keep possession here. Was it the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? If so, he's off. And it is an early shower for him. Red card.
Well, the outcome was never in doubt. That was always going to be a sending off.
Well, not the ideal free kick and straight into the wall. And he might be through here. And that's a very good parry.
Well, that save has kept him in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Ake. Here's Kovacic. And a fine tackle. Mateo Kovacic. Succeeded in keeping it in play. And a chance to whip it in here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charge. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Kovacic. Can he convert? Oh, he's blocked it. Set pieces can be so important. Let's see what City have been working on. And a short corner, let's see. There's the cut back. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Put in by De Bruyne. And the danger cleared. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Splendid tackle. And a throw-in coming up. De Bruyne has support. Superb block. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Difficult to stop him. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, they're going for the short one. Not away completely. And going for goal. De Bruyne. Really getting stuck in. Mertens. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva has it. Haaland! Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. A City free kick forthcoming. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? And still danger here. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
Takes on the shot. Well, sometimes you need inspiration from your goalkeeper.
Well, he's pulled off a decent save here, but more importantly, they stay on level terms.
Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Well, it wasn't a taxing save. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Ederson. The emphasis very much on attack. The save was a good one. And the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is... So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, could be a glorious chance. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
And the defensive intervention there. Bernardo Silva. Mauro Icardi here, and the keeper flings himself at the ball. And there's the delivery, and putting paid to the danger. Abdulkarim Bardakci. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Half-time in extra time, and well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Mauro Icardi here. Icardi! And saved by the keeper. Let's see about the delivery. He succeeds in clearing it. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. That's a useful cross. And an effective clearance. Ederson was always likely to catch that one. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Zaniolo. Cross fired over. A very effective clearance. He'll have a go here. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. It is a decent-looking attack here. And it has all come down to the... And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And he steps up to take the shot. And it wasn't the greatest penalty. And it's been saved by the keeper. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. His turn to try to convert from the spot. And confidently converted. And the penalty converted here. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. That wasn't easy to do. Superb execution. Job done from the spot. Such high levels of pressure. He must score to keep his side in it. And there it is. That brings it to a conclusion. And a contrast in emotions. One team joyful, the other absolutely devastated.
Well, what drama, what scenes, and what a good finish to this game. It really has been exhilarating.
Well, in football, you don't forget these moments in a hurry. Due reward for their persistence and their overall excellence.
Well, it really has been engrossing today. Such a tight game, but you have to feel sorry for the losers. They were so close, but yet so far away.
And the party mood has enveloped the stadium. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. And now for the official trophy presentation. The Champions League trophy awaits.
Well, just listen to the roar, and this trophy is held aloft. A magnificent moment here.
You never quite know when moments like this are going to come around. The Champions League winners. And these celebrations are going to go on for hours and hours, and maybe into next week as well, Stuart.
Well, they can afford to do it as well. They are the Champions League winners. They've been brilliant all season, and now they can go and celebrate with their fans.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Trotting over towards their supporters to say thank you, a collective effort always on these occasions.
Well, what more can you say? They are the best team in Europe.
And now for the photographs that will surely stand the test of time.
And what a great achievement for this club. And these are photos that are going to be cherished for a long time to come.